Hey sneaker friends, today we're going to have a look at another signature basketball shoe from Nike. We're going to have a look at the KD11. Now this just launched this summer. I'm going to break down all the details for you. I ordered mine on Nike's website. It was $150, and I ordered a men's size 7 because that is the smallest men's size available. I also ordered the big kid size 6 so I could compare that to the men's size 7. The first thing you're going to notice, it's basically like a cup sole instead of an outsole midsole combination. Now the reason it's kind of a cup sole is because in there is React and a Zoom airbag. Now this outsole has tons of traction all over. You can see it wraps up the midsole quite high, all completely around the entire shoe. So you have a ton of rubber on the shoe and a ton of traction. The rubber hardness is about 75, so it's a pretty hard rubber. And you'll notice it's also got a transparent look to it. The lugs are about 2 millimeters high and the web is about 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeters. So for a total, you have about 3.5 to 4 millimeters of rubber kind of all over the bottom and the lower part of the midsole of this shoe. Now you'll notice on the bottom, it does describe the cushioning system. It says the KD11 cushioning system. It has React and full-length Zoom Air in it. Now to confirm that there's actually full-length Zoom Air in, I pulled the sock liner out and you can see through a hole in the strobel that you're looking at a Zoom bag. You can tell it's a Zoom bag because of the fabric and the pattern that's on the fabric. Now it's a very tiny hole, but I do feel like it is actually in there. Now the Zoom full-length airbag is on top of the React foam. The technology in this shoe is amazing. It feels quite great underfoot. I wish they made it in smaller sizes with the full-length airbag and the React so I could get a really good feel for that. Now the entire upper is a bootie made of fly knit. Now for those of you concerned about getting in, it is a little limiting to get into the shoe, but it was plenty of room for me to get in. But again, the shoe is too big for me. You're going to notice that the density of the fly knit changes, especially as you get to the toe. It gets super dense and you can feel how firm it is in the toe. You also have flywire in the shoe at every single eyelet. You have an internal heel counter that is quite firm. You have a few overlays that are offering a little bit more durability and support for the upper. Now, one thing I did notice when I had the shoe on, I do feel a crease in the fly knit right here behind this overlay. I can't tell if it would irritate me during play, but it was definitely something noticeable I felt on my foot. The lace is round and there's no foam or protection other than the fly knit under the lacing area. So the lace pressure is not moderated by any type of foam. The sock liner is pretty standard 5mm open cell foam die cut sock liner. Nothing fancy here at all. Actually, it's quite a cheap sock liner. Underneath that, you can see a foam strobel in the shoe, and it's about 2 millimeters of foam. And like I mentioned before, you can see the Zoom airbag through the hole in that foam. When I weighed these shoes, the right came in at 377 grams and the left came in at 380 grams. A difference of 3 grams between the two shoes, which is not much. The total weight was 757 grams. All right, that pretty much covers it for my review of the KD11. Now there's a lot of technology, full-length Zoom, React, Flynet, Flywire. Like this thing is loaded with technology for $150. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you have an awesome day. See ya.